Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Let's Argue. I'm your host and commentator, Antonio. I appreciate you guys coming on. Um, so this topic that we're going to discuss today or have conversation about is definitely hits home for me on so many different levels. So I'm going to apologize in advance. I definitely want everybody to still come on here and give their comments and offer suggestions. First, let me just say what the topic is. It's what happens when your family doesn't like your mate. Like I said, this topic kind of hits home for me on so many different levels. I don't really want to go into a whole lot of detail on it, only because people I love and care about, I don't want to be the one to kind of tell their story and anything like that. So, um, the one thing I will say about this topic is that um, keep folks out your business. Keep people. Hey, what's up, sis? Hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. You already know. You understand the assignment. So what I will say when it comes to your relationship and your family, keep people out of your business. That's about as much as I'm gonna give on this subject because, like I said, this kind of hits home for me on so many different levels. So I'll definitely want to provide the environment for people to come on here and talk about it because maybe some of the things you guys share and advice you might give can help me and help others. So I'll just kind of leave it at that for me. So I really won't be as engaging as I normally am with topics because this is one that, for the most part, I'm still kind of currently in. So I'll just kind of leave it there, and just you know, you, I'm gonna leave it there. But today's subject is what happens when your family doesn't like your mate. How does that? How do you move from there? How do you navigate? Are you bringing your significant other around your family or your mate around your family? Um, or maybe you're the one that they don't like. Do you go around the family? Like, how does that look? What is that? How does that look? How do you navigate that? How do you do? Are you keeping the two separate? What is that? What does that look like? So that is today's topic, today's conversation. Um, how do you move forward when your family doesn't like your mate, or maybe your mate's family don't like you? So how does that work for you? How are you making that work in your current relationship, if that is your situation? Or have you been if you're not in that situation, have you been in a situation like that, and how did you make that work? What does that look like? So that is again today's topic. Want to know? And if you're tuning in live, go ahead and put give me some feedback. Hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. Whether you're tuning in from Facebook or YouTube, we appreciate you. And I just want to say thank you to everybody uh, because it is getting warm outside. We're over here in the Midwest, so I am currently located in Detroit. Detroit in the building. Yeah, so we're in Detroit, and that's where pretty much that is where we're streaming from. And that's where we're going live from. I'm in the D. So it's starting to get warm, weather's starting to get nice. So I want to know, and I'm pretty much answering my own question. What do you feel about keeping the show going? And we do it at 8:30 at Thursdays. I know it's about to get warm. People about to be outside for real, doing their thing. Got concerts, gatherings going on, barbecues, and so on. So do we still want to do this? But I'm thinking I want to because, um, that's I don't want to fall off. I want to keep the momentum going. I know attendance may be a little low on some days it may be great, but because with the technology being what it is, you can always tune in from your phone at the barbecue. Hey, you can even get some of the people at the barbecue to chime in and give their comments, right? So yeah, we'll keep it going. We'll definitely keep it going. As long as there's nothing personally that I have going on that keep me from getting on here and streaming it, doing it live. So I'll keep it going. Let's see. Marcy says, personal life. My personal life is my business, and my family don't have to like that person. Okay. Yep. I feel that. You're absolutely right about that. Let's see. My little sister Pooh says, first and foremost, definitely keep people out of your business at all times. Whatever issues you have between you and your partner, that is who you discuss those issues with. This keeps conflict and confusion down, and also from people judging and looking at them sideways. If my family didn't like my partner, that's fine. But at the end of the day, they will be respectful at all times. Keep your comments and opinions to yourself. That's one thing I don't tolerate is disrespect. Amen to that, Pooh. Amen to that. I definitely understand that. And I think that was one of the things I was gonna follow up with too. Um, if your family don't like your significant other, I mean, one, you gotta stand on that, whatever that is. And like you said, everybody needs to be respectful of one another. So I definitely understand that, Pooh. Good comment. Definitely, I definitely understand that. And the thing is that yeah, you do have to keep people out of your business, because the thing is that while your family don't forget, they don't forget and they don't forgive. While you and your spouse then made up and y'all back lovey dovey, or you and your significant other then made up and y'all back lovey dovey, your family's still mad. You know what I'm saying about the shit you done told them. You know, and now they still holding and carrying a grudge. So it is always, I think, is best practice, keep your business to yourself. You know, watch who you tell, discuss with, who you confide in, because that can get very, very, extremely messy. Extremely messy. So always, you know, definitely be mindful. I totally agree with you, Pooh. Great comment, great commentary. I always get great commentary from you. It is vitally important to keep people, and it's hard too. I think it's kind of hard um, to because if your family visibly see the stuff that's going on, you know, they're gonna form and they're gonna make a judgment, you know. Marcy says too many people in your business is not good. It's never good. It's never good when too many people are in your business. That is never a good thing when there's too many people in your business, or when your relationship is public. You know, when you start putting your stuff, your beefs, or on social media, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I think that's extremely messy too, to be putting your business on social media. You know, if y'all, you know, there was a couple where their stuff was kind of front and center on social media, you know. Um, so it get like that, you know. So, but yeah, I think that's extremely messy. And then it's kind of hard to come back from stuff like that, because now you didn't put it out there in the public forum. Now, guess what? Inquiring minds want to know. Now you didn't put it out there. You know, people want to know. So I totally get it and understand when you put your stuff out there for publicly for people to see. Now they in your business. Now they got questions, you know. So definitely, no, I'm not about that life. Keep your private life private. Don't put anything on the book. That's right. Don't put anything on the book. Not concerning your intimate relationship, for sure. Pooh said, I don't play that either. My business, make it to Facebook. I'm done. I don't do mess. I'm too old for that. I hear that. Pooh said, my business get on the book. We done. I know that's right, Pooh. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I feel like when you put our business on social media at that point, and I think I posted this before, like, then the the offense, the apology, or the reconciliation need to be just as public as the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. Kiera says, when picking a partner, you not picking them for your family, you're picking them for you and what makes you happy. Family cannot fulfill the needs as your partner, whether family is in your business or not. When family sees you happy, they respect that and should respect it. Absolutely, little sis. I definitely agree with that. If you know, everybody not going, you're not gonna make everybody happy, and it's not at the end of the day, you're right, that's the person that you got to lay down with. That's the person that you got to make life decisions with, and your family is your family. They're gonna always be your family. The one thing I can say, and I think somebody posted this before, blood don't make you family, it makes you related. You know what I'm saying? Because there's family members who you just, you know, some people you just don't vibe with, you know, blood or not. So I totally get that. Definitely good comment, little sister. I appreciate your comment. Again, if you're tuning in today on the show, go ahead and put hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. Whether you're tuning in from Facebook or YouTube, let's go ahead and put that in the comments for me. So today's topic is what happens when your family doesn't like your mate. I think one of the things we all can agree upon, you don't put your business on social media. Like that's just not that's nobody's business, you know. I'm of the mindset that if the disrespect is public, then the apology or the reconciliation need to be just as public. That's just how I feel about it. You just, you know, so you just don't put that kind of, you just don't put your business, your relationship business, private stuff on social media. You know, then now you inviting people into your world. You inviting people into your business because you looking to garner some form of support for people, you know what I'm saying, to rally against your mate or whatever. Like that's just not information nobody need to know. You need to deal with that. Be a grown up, confront the person in person. I mean, I'm a person, I'd rather, if we gonna have an argument or whatever, I'm gonna do it in person. I'll give you a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, we're in this social media environment, like we're so, while the world, this social media has made the world much smaller, we're so impersonal too. Like people, I think we'll probably get a consensus. How many people would prefer a phone call? I mean, how many people would prefer a text over a phone call? Give me it by a show of hands in the group. Would you prefer a phone call or would you prefer a text? And then people, and I guess I can see the argument with the showing up at my house unannounced. But back in the day, um, like you people would just pop up at your crib. You know what I'm saying? Just fall through. I mean, it was all like I known a couple times family members or cousins would just come through the crib to my mom's house. Like and it wasn't no issue about, oh, why you didn't call or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like cousins would come, aunties would pop through, or we would pop through their house. So it was never an issue. Let's see, what's up, cuz HPJ says depends on who the call or text is from. Okay. All right. Let's see. Pooh says, no, I need to talk to you. I need to be face to face. I need to see how sincere and genuine this apology is. And I'm not even so much talking about an apology, Pooh. I'm just talking about in general. Would you prefer a text or phone call? I mean, me and you, I mean, you my little sister, but we're not that far apart in age. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, a few years younger than me. What I'm saying is that that wasn't always our method of communication. Texas. It was phone calls. You know what I'm saying? But now we have this, we in this era where we don't pick up the phone and call people anymore. People would prefer a text. But I agree with you, Pooh. I need to talk to you too, face to face. I need to see how sincere and genuine the apology is as well. Cuz, yeah, you just tuning in. Yep. So, cuz, the subject of today's show is what happens when your family doesn't like your mate. How does that work? How do you move in that situation when your family members don't care for your significant other? How do you make that work? What does that look like? Yep. I'm more of a phone call person too. I'm not gonna even lie. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying I do text, but I'd rather you pick up the phone. Like people who've actually, and no, and this is not trying to throw shade on anybody who didn't call me. When my mom passed away and I got all and we posted on social media, and you know people were sending their condolences. Don't get me wrong. That was heartfelt. I appreciate it. I did that as, you know, I did it as well. But I definitely, it went it meant so much more for those who called me and offered their condolence as well. And then again, it was no shade to those people who didn't, but it definitely went I felt it when those people who knew me, who had my number, picked up the phone and called me. Let's see. Little sis says, I prefer a phone call so I can be able to express my feelings and thoughts, so we can come to neutral agreement, even as to agree to get oh, little sister, you took the words right out of my mouth. I prefer a phone call so I can able to express my feelings and thoughts, so we can come to a neutral agreement, even if it's to agree to disagree. And that is perfectly said. You and my other little sister said uh, gave some very deep comments. I totally agree. And just because you can agree to disagree, and some people don't even understand. I remember the one time I was messing around with this girl, and I was trying to tell her about that. I was like, I was explaining to her we can agree to disagree. I can't remember what we were having a disagreement about, but she didn't understand that. What do you mean we can agree to disagree? I said we can agree to disagree. We are agreeing that we disagree. She could not make that connection until she went and talked to somebody else, and I guess sometimes it takes for somebody else to give you the message for you to understand it. Let's see. But look, Pooh says you be better off calling me. I hate texting. I ignore that faster than a phone call. Okay. I got you, little sis. I'll keep that in mind. Pooh said, now that's different. Now that's different. You was hurting. That was understandable. Yeah, thank you. Yep. And it looks like my two sisters are in agreement. Yes, Kiera, say it louder for the people in the back. All right. Phone calls assure sincerity. I agree. But in this climate that we living in, y'all, let's be honest. You put stuff on social media, and I'm not talking about your my mother passing away was very, very personal, very visceral, very personal. But it was a one way to communicate to people that I know, love, and care about me, because most of the people that are on my friends list are people that that I feel like I would have to say are friends that love and care about me. So that was a way to get it out to the masses, as opposed to calling everybody. And then in that situation, are you calling? I think, because back in the day before we had social media, how would you find out if somebody passed away? It was through word of mouth, grapevine. You heard it, and maybe you didn't get the message till a couple of days later or the day of the doggone funeral. So this is a way to kind of get that message out there sooner to a lot of people. I think the one thing I don't like is you shouldn't, if one of my family members call me and tell me about somebody that passed away in the family or their family, say somebody on the other side of the family, that's not for me to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? That's not for me to put that out there. I want to offer my condolence in private, and then it's for them to put that information out there. Now I think at the very least, I would say, hey, I just sending prayers up to somebody in my family because they're going through something traumatic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But for me to actually go on there and post, oh, so and so's mom passed away, so and so's dad or kid passed away, that's not my business. That's not for me to do. Y'all are chiming in. All right, thank you. Let's see. We got a lot of comments. Kiera says we all have to understand we have feelings, and humans communication is key to life. It absolutely. Amen. Yep. All right. Well, looks like we got a new person on here. Deshaun. This is one of my cousins. What up, fam? Well, I leave my family out of my love life. Absolutely, cuz you should. You absolutely should. Like that. When you're going through a tough time with your significant other, you gotta do the best you can. And the thing is, when you're going through a difficult time with anybody, family, loved one, I think the normal human thing is you want to try to seek people that think like you, or to gang up on a person or whatever. But it's best just to leave people out of your business, especially if there's even the slightest chance that you're going to reconcile. If there's even the slightest chance, Kiera says agree. Let's see. HPJ says I'm actually going. I went through this firsthand. Mate got along with no one, and they don't like her. Okay, all right. And because you already know our family and your mama and your aunts and all them, you already know how they are. Say they hey. So I get it. I feel sorry for her to some degree, for real. Cuz says that's the best way for your relationship to keep your relationship from, because your business is not your family business, and their opinion can affect your relationship, and it shouldn't. And it should, especially when you I totally agree, because I think it's when you have family members who are very influential in your life, and these people that you done grew up with, y'all done slept on the floor together, slept in the same bed, and ate from the same table, ate out of the same plate, and all kind of stuff. These people that you grew up with, so of course their opinion matters. Of course their opinion matters. So when you put them in your personal relationship, the stuff that comes out is going to come from a personal standpoint. Now, should it's one thing to say, hey, if they call you and they ask your opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I need your advice on something. But when you make your stuff public, you, I mean, you run the risk of isolating yourself. Let's see here. Yeah, cuz okay. What you say? Cuz says, Deshaun Person says that's the best way for your relationship. Okay, yeah, we already read that comment. But yeah, so it is. It's you gotta keep your family and even your close friends out of your relationship. Like sharing with your girlfriend or your boy what your significant other is doing or not doing. That's just that's a recipe for disaster. But I understand it's hard because you do want to talk. But what I tell people, talk to somebody who don't have skin in the game. They don't have nothing to they can give you their unbiased opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like you be better off talking to somebody at the bus stop as opposed to telling your brother, your sister, your cousin, your nephew, or your auntie, you know what I'm saying? Like but we all should have somebody to talk to. We all should have somebody to talk to because you do need to get it off. And it can be hard and challenging sometimes. Absolutely. So I totally agree. Been there, done that. Like I said, this subject is a little personal for me. So I definitely want to provide the environment for everybody else to be able to give their feedback. Yeah, thank you, cuz I appreciate you agreeing with me. But I do want to go back to that comment that was made earlier about being able to agree to disagree. I think my little sister Kira said that, yeah, you should be able to, and that's with anything. Like your way ain't the right way. And if you can't come to some form of resolution, it's okay to walk away saying, you know what, we just gonna agree to disagree and leave it at that. You don't have to be right. And I don't like when you dealing with somebody or talking to somebody who feel like their way is the only way, or they have to be right, you know, or you gonna see it my way. I'm gonna argue with you until you see it my way. No, you not. I'm not about to sit here. We're not about to do that. I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you because you want my view to be your view. No, that's not about to happen. If I have a right now, what I am open to is listening. And hopefully, maybe when I walk away from the conversation, maybe I'll gain some understanding on why you feel the way you feel. But you're not gonna force your opinion down my throat. We not doing. We definitely not doing that. You're not gonna force your opinion down my throat. Good feedback, everybody. I really appreciate the communication here. I think it's been definitely some good talk. I'm out here promoting this water and they ain't even hollering at your boy yet, but still, this is some good water. I don't know what y'all drink. Tell me what y'all drink. If you got a picture of the bottled water that you drink, go ahead and post it in the put it in the comments. Send a picture of it. I like to see what water y'all drinking. I love this water. I get a discount. I buy so much I actually get a discount on it from the gas station I go to. Let's see, we got another comment here. Pooh says the thing that also kills me the most is that the people who be judging in your family have their own issues. That's right, they have their own shit, Pooh, and have experienced something similar, but now have an opinion and very negative. People have to understand everyone has problems. Sometimes who are we to judge? I always give advice based on love and in a positive direction. I never want to see people's relationship or marriages fail. I love seeing people happy. All right, Pooh. Yep. That water is the best to me at the moment. Okay. All right, sis. Mika Hart, what's up, big mouth? My cousin Tamika said that's me. I have to change that. I'm so myself is bad and I have to think about the other person. Okay, cuz what give me a little bit more what are you referring to? Because I got your comment because I'm so sometimes the feed there's a little delay, so I might have missed what you said. So if you could just give me a little context of what you were talking about. Yeah. Okay. So today's game, everyone, is brought to you by, because this always seems like we always get good conversation when we play this game. It's brought to you by Naughty and Nice. So we're gonna read a couple cards from the game, and these are situational relationship cards. So this is something that you can play at home with your significant other, or play with a group of friends. If y'all having, instead of playing spades, y'all can pull these out. Okay, so here's one of the cards from the game. The person you're dating admits to giving their best friend head one drunken night, but never again. All right. Ooh wee. All right, let me read that again. The person you are dating admits to giving their best friend head one drunken night, but never again. Are you okay with this? A, sure, we've all had drunken nights. B, yes, but only if they promise it'll never happen again. C, it depends on whether they're still friends or not. Or D, no, sir. Yeah, I'm down. I'm with D all day. Like, nah, no. Y'all, nah. And like, it don't even matter if y'all can still be friends, but I'm out. Okay. I can let you know. So inbox me and I'll tell you, because what I'm trying to do, is get everybody a discount code so that you can go and get the game purchased. But inbox me and I'll tell you where I got the game from. Let's see. Poop said, hell, I know that's right, sis. Hell no. You did what? I think we about to end this day right here. Yeah, we're gonna end this day right here. So for those who just all right, to me, my cousin Tamika says, what's up? What's up? I am me. I don't like no man to tell me anything because I've been messed up in a relationship. That's why I do this shit myself. Okay, cuz my cousin Deshaun said no. Okay. Okay, you want me to repeat the question? Okay, my cousin J says, okay, I'm gonna repeat the question and we're gonna move on. The person you're dating admits to giving their best friend head one drunken night, but never again. Are you okay with this? A, sure, we've all had drunken nights. B, yes, only if they promise it'll never happen again. C, it depends on whether they are still friends or not. Or D, nope. Nah, no, I'm D all day. That's a hard no for me. That's a hard no for me. Yeah, that's a hard no for me. What, you was gonna ask me the same thing about what? Oh, repeat the question. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's a hard no for me. What do you guys say? Let y'all go ahead and give me your comments in the okay, HPJ say D. Cousin Tamika said hell no. B. Let's see. Deshaun, you said B? Yes, but only if they promise to never do it again. Okay, tell me why you willing to forgive them if they did it with their friends. Because you did that? Let me ask you the question. What's up, cuz? Give me some explain. I need you to explain that one. Why you choose B? Explain that. We all want to know. Inquiring minds want to know why you choose B. Why you say yes as long as they promise to never do it again? Why you choose B? By the way, all the games that we play on this show, Let's Argue, are all are Black game artists. They all they are created by Black game artists. Yeah. So we waiting, cuz I want you to give me some explanation on this. Why you say B? That's what I want to know. What you say, sis? I want to know too. Please explain. Because ain't no way in hell. I know that's right. Let's see. Deshaun say no, it's not. No, it's not because I did it. It's because I trust my partner and they were intoxicated. I know how things go when you are intoxicated, so I will not judge my partner as long as I know it's not a continuous thing. Okay, you know what? No judgment here. I'm just, for me, you can't be that drunk. Like, people always want to blame shit on alcohol. Like, you can't be that drunk. I'm sorry. Like, no. That like can I be so drunk that I would sleep with my cousin? No, like that ain't much drunk in it. Am I so drunk that I would sleep with one of my sisters? You can't be that drunk. No, I'm sorry. I don't buy that. Give me some what's up, Jay? Thanks for tuning in. Give me some context. Did this happen while you were together, before y'all got together? Just need further context. Okay, Jay. So basically, this is it. I'm not reading this question no more. So here's the question. The person you're dating admits to giving their best friend head one drunken night, but never again. Are you okay with this? A, sure, because sure, we've all had drunken nights. B, yes, but only if they promise it'll never happen again. Or C, it depends on whether they're still friends or not. Or D, nope, no, sir. Okay. But yeah, no judgment, cuz I hey, to each his own. Me, it's a hard no. A hard no. Okay. I would have preferred you not even telling me that, and we could have just kept on with business as usual. For sure. Deshaun said exactly. That's why I said, because it's not family member and it's not your sister. Okay. All right. Again, I'm not no judgment here. That's just, for me, it's a hard no. Okay, so let's read another one from the game. Which would be the hardest to forgive? A, I cheated with your friend. B, I cheated and there was a baby on the way now. C, I cheated and now you probably have herpes. Or D, I cheated and I've fallen in love with them. So here's the questions. Which would be the hardest to forgive? A, I cheated with your friend. B, I cheated. There's a baby on the way now. C, I cheated and now you probably have herpes. Or D, I cheated and now I've fallen in love with them. For me, it'll probably be C and D. It'll probably be C and D. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I think all of these will be hard to forgive. Yeah, I think. Right, Jay. I think all of the above. Hey, what's up, Pat? Yeah, I think neither. I think all of the above for me too. That's not a choice on here. It's saying you got to pick. So if you had to pick, what would it be? A, B, C, and D. Okay. Good answer, cuz. Good answer. A, B, C, and D. Okay. All right, here's another one. Fill in the blank. A man likes to watch porn with his homeboys. He is A, normal. B, freaky. C, probably gay. Or D, open-minded. No, I ain't sitting around watching porn with the fellas. Like, we just not doing that. Nah. No, I'm gonna watch it with. I watch it with the wife, but we ain't. I can't see sitting around watching porn with the fellas. Now that's not a pastime that I like to enjoy with the fellas. We can sit around, have a drink, and talk shit, light up one, but we definitely ain't sitting around watching porn. Now, it's one thing. Let's say if because I can see my brother doing this, putting on something freaky. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see my brother doing, like, showing you something nasty, but just we about to just slap in a porn. No. I could definitely see my brother Marlon slapping in something, and like, oh, y'all got to check this out. We're trying to show something, because that's how he is. But just to sit around, we just about to actively get together, like we about to watch the NFL playoff game and sit around. We gonna watch porn? No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing. I can't do that. No, we're not doing that. We're not sitting around watching porn together. All right. You're offered $20,000 cash to sleep with either your ex or your ex's best friend. What do? A, sleep with the ex. B, sleep with the ex's best friend. C, reject the money altogether. D, ask if you can get double paid to sleep with them both. You know what? If it's my ex, I don't give a doggone. So maybe I'm gonna do D. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what y'all doing? What y'all say? So you're offered $20,000, and this is provided I'm not in a relationship, though. Just provided I'm not in a relationship. I'm single. I'm not in a relationship. Let me just put that out there. I'm not in a relationship. I'm answering this question as if I wasn't in a relationship. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not doing nothing. Let's see. Jay, you say D2, right? Give me. I know that's right, bro. Pat says A, sleep with the ex. Pooh says neither one of them ninjas for no price. You say, Pooh, they'll never get the goods again, huh? All right, and for anybody else who just tuning in, here's the question. You're offered $20,000 cash to sleep with either your ex or your ex's best friend. What do? A, sleep with the ex. B, sleep with the ex's best friend. C, reject the money altogether. Or D, ask if you can get paid double to sleep with them both. Let me say this. Because if my ex's best friend is a male, no, I'm definitely not sleeping with my ex's. Or my ex's best friend is a male, definitely not sleeping with the ex's friend. So yeah, but that's just we just trying to put this into context. And I'm just saying that because some of my best friends are female. That's why I said that. I had to clarify that. But Pooh said neither one of them ninjas can get it for no price. All right, so let's go back to the topic of today's show. What happens when your family doesn't like your man? Have you ever been in a relationship where your family didn't? Maybe you did misstep, or maybe you did misspeak, and the person that you're with, you might have said something that gave them, now your family's kind of judging the person that you're with because something that you might have said or shared with them. Because like I said, for me, this hits home. So this was a very difficult subject for me to even get into. And like I said, I'm only really here just trying to provide the environment because there's other people who definitely may want to, talk about it and get some feedback and maybe looking for some advice. But I don't want to steer away from not having difficult conversations or topics just because it may affect me or I have some personal feeling about the situation. So I still have to provide the platform for it. But have you been in a situation or in a relationship where maybe you wasn't a person that was liked, or you were not liked by the family, by your significant other's family, or they didn't like the person that you was with? And, being young, we've all made mistakes and maybe shared too much. Let's see. Papa says, my husband's family don't like me, but I didn't marry them. Amen to that. I hear that. You're absolutely right. Yep. Yes, that's right. Well, let me just ask, if you don't mind sharing, Papa, was they didn't like you? What is it that they didn't like? Was there something that where you and your husband going through some stuff and it was public, or like what? If you don't mind sharing, what was it that was going on that they formed an opinion, a negative opinion about you? That is not a debate. Family is not going to make my decision for me. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree, Jay. You're Mr. Frank. Your family definitely shouldn't make your decision for you about who you're with. Oh, you're too okay. Well, I can attest to that. But that just means you're real. You know what I'm saying? One thing for sure, I already know you are a true definition of ride or die. So they ought to know that their son and their family members is in good hands, because if it go down, you going down with them. That is for sure. So, but yeah, it's one. I think the one thing we can all agree, your family shouldn't be the one to make the decision about who you're going to be with. But the main thing is, one, just keeping your business out of the public arena. Like, I don't care what it is. Like certain things don't belong on social media. Like, and again, like I know somebody who did that. Like, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good look. Now you just got people all in your business for no reason. And and it's just like when you put a comment out there. Like, you can't be mad if you put a comment out there and you don't like you don't like people's reply. You can't be mad. Why are you mad? You put it out there for people to comment on it. You put it out there for people to comment. You can't get mad at the reactions that people are going to have, negative or positive. You got to take the good with the bad. Tamika said, hell yeah, my family hate my husband. I'm separated from him, and the whole family wanted to kick his ass, and I left him because he wasn't real. Yeah, I heard about that, cuz and fill me in on that if that's the same person. Papa says, damn right. So you can't be mad if you put your business out there. You know, if you put your business out there in the public arena, and you can't be mad at people, especially people that you don't know. It's one thing for your family to comment, but then you get into a verbal internet beef with somebody because you put some stuff out there and then they commented on it. Like, no, you can't get mad at stuff like that. You gotta, you do have to have a thicker skin being on social media. Oh, you just a rider. She just a rider, Frank. Yeah, so you can't be mad if you put some business out on social media and people comment on it. Like that's what it's for. And that's why we kind of live in this environment now where, especially this younger generation, instead of them, like, somebody can be in absolute danger and need help. You know what these kids will do? They'll pull out their phone. They want to hit record because they want you to be on live. They want to put it on live or the gram or the what's the other platform? I forget the name of the other platform. But yeah, they just, instead of helping you, like, they won't come by and say, oh, let me help you. They want to get likes. My cousin Tamika said, yes, it is you don't supposed to withhold abuse. That's real. You're not supposed to withhold abuse. I don't know what you mean, because what you mean? Yes, it is. You don't supposed to withhold abuse. That's real. Papa says, I post anything because I don't care what anybody thinks. Okay. I again, no judgment. That's okay. I get what you're saying, Papa. You don't mind what you got a thicker skin. You gonna post whatever you want, and you damn what everybody might say or have to think about it. But again, that goes to my point. If you don't mind with the comments, you gonna be okay with people have to say. You, like you said, you don't care what nobody think. Yeah, that's right, Jay. Yeah, TikTok, the gram. What is the other one, Jay, that people like to put up? Papa said testimony. I love telling mine. Hey, but you know what? Your testimony helps somebody else. Your testimony helps somebody else. That's why I don't mind telling my testimony either. You know what I'm saying? Because your testimony could definitely help somebody else. Pooh said, yes, you do. That's why I love you. You talking about me, or you referring to somebody that's on the show? Who you talking about, Pooh? Me? Tamika said, when you in a relationship and it's hurting you, tell, because somebody can get hurt. Absolutely, for sure. Oh, Pat, right. Yeah, she talking about you, Pat. Okay. So a lot of my family from the ship on here, so I appreciate y'all. What's up? Township 8 Mile. Yeah, you have to definitely be you got to have a thicker skin for social media. Like, I want my wife to do and it's not just coming from me. Like, we want her to do like makeup tutorials and stuff like that, because she's really good at it. But my wife, the first person started trolling her, she gonna shut down. She gonna have a problem. So yeah, so I'm trying to get her to get on here and do it, because I think she has a lane that's not being filled by other influencers that I really think that she can fulfill. But just got to keep praying, and hopefully she'll find the intestinal fortitude to get on here and do it. But she admitted that that's not her thing, and if somebody troll her, she'll be mad. about it, and first bad thing somebody say, she'd be upset. So I get it. I'm just letting her do her, but she definitely has a lane, and I'm not the only person that told her about this gift that she has. I really wish she would go ahead and explore it, but it'll happen. So yeah, you definitely can't put you got to be mindful about who you talk to, who you share your personal business with, especially when it comes to your relationship, because everybody don't need to know that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in an abusive relationship, yeah, you definitely need to be running in the other direction for sure. If you're in an abusive relationship, nobody should or needs to be in an abusive relationship. That's not healthy at all. And like I tell women, and I tell my daughters and my female cousins, like, if you, first of all, I tell people this all the time. Your mama told you, just like my mama told me, if somebody hit you, you hit them back. She didn't say whether it was a male or female. She just said, if somebody hit you, you hit them back. That's something that was preached to you. So this goes for a man or a woman. If you that mad that you got to hit them, you need them leave. Like, don't, and I used to tell my daughter this. I told them, don't put your hands on anybody. You shouldn't. If you got to get that mad, you need to leave or hit a wall or something. But don't be putting your hands on nobody. You say, keep telling Miss Seahorn she got this. I love this strong woman. She is keep thriving and use that gift. Absolutely, Pooh. You have to reach out to her, inbox her, let her know. Use that gift. It's yeah, nobody should be in an abusive relationship, cuz, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I really am. I heard about it. I was definitely disappointed. I wasn't around for it. Cuz told me he was cuz filled me in on a lot of that stuff. I didn't have any idea what was going on, but I'm definitely sorry that you had to go through that. But I'm glad you're out of it and okay now for sure. Yeah, but nobody needs to be in an abusive relationship, mentally or physically. Sometimes the physical scars can heal, but the mental scars that are left behind, it takes a long time for those to heal. It takes a long time for those to heal. Those mental scars, those emotional scars, sometimes they take longer to heal than the physical scars or the physical wounds that you receive. So yeah. What's up? Yeah, what's up, Buckavelli? Buckavelli in the building. All my township family on here. Put your eights in the chat, y'all. The 8 ball. Put your 8 balls in the chat. Let me see all of my people. How many of my family members from the township? Go ahead and put your 8 balls in the chat. Go on and slap those in there. And if you're just tuning in, if you're new to the show, the name of the show, we do this every Thursday at 8:30. Let's Argue is the name of the show. Hey, and we do this every Thursday at 8:30. It's Let's Argue, and we come up with different topics. Tamika say, yeah, that's why I hurt the one that really loves me. And you know what? Cause that I'm gonna talk to you offline because I want to give you some information. I don't know if you have talked to somebody, but I got some information I want to share with you, because you know what? That abusiveness can be what's the word I'm looking for? Like you said, you can carry that over into another relationship. It can be contagious. You know what I'm saying? You can carry that over into another relationship for sure. HPJ, you from the township? Yeah, I know Skip. I used to deliver. I used to be his paper boy. I used to be a paper boy in the township years ago. Yeah, I know Skip. Yeah, for sure, I know Skip. All right, so let's do another. And Pooh says, and I love when y'all sisters support one another. Pooh says, the message to you, Tamika, you got this, beautiful. A day at a time, Tamika. Try therapy, love it. It helps. It helped me a lot. And that's what I was gonna say, cause I got somebody that you can talk to. I'll send you her number. And you can talk to them. Like, you definitely need to talk to somebody, because that kind of stuff, it can last so long, and it's sometimes it rears its head in relationships. And in all your relationships, your personal ones, stuff at work, like it can really damage you. So you definitely need to talk to somebody to get that out. Because you could, I'm pretty sure you probably had some anger and probably got some resentment for being in that relationship for so long, mad at yourself, excuse me, for being in that relationship, in that abusive relationship so long. And then maybe somewhat the embarrassment of your family knowing, and like, and you probably thinking they're judging you and you judging yourself on them, top of them judging you. You definitely need to talk to somebody, cause like, and it's no shame in getting some help, like, having somebody to confide in, somebody who don't have skin in the game, who's going to be unbiased and offer you the help that you need. Yeah, I can only imagine, cuz I just know that I love you, and I definitely want to make sure, and I'll send you a number to somebody that you can talk to. Pat says, yes, I did. I was in an abusive relationship for 17 years and took it out on my husband. Now we good and going on 17 years. Hey, I mean, all right, okay. So were you the abuser, Pat? If you don't mind me asking, because I don't want, I don't want to. Were you, or you just was like physical with your husband? You would get angry. You had anger issues. Like, what was it? Why were you? You said you took it out on your husband. HPJ says it's draining and can trickle down to physical health. It can, yeah, of course, it sure can. Okay, all right, yeah. I mean, I can imagine that plays out in so many different ways. Like, I can't even imagine. But I'm definitely praying for any of my female friends on here and family members who have been in abusive relationships. I pray for your mental and physical health, but definitely get some help. Talk to somebody. You used to, okay. You mean he used to let you? Okay. Okay, and you was drinking and you had to stop. Okay. So, and you know what? And that might have been, and you were probably self-medicating. You probably was just self-medicating. Luckily, y'all 17 years in, Pat. Your husband clearly loved you, and he saw there was some goodness in you behind all that anger and that hurt. He saw there was some goodness in you, and he stayed. And that's why y'all 17 years in. Men aren't exempt from, absolutely no. Like, just to talk about Pat, like she said, she came from an abusive relationship, then got with her husband, who she's been with, praise God, Black love wins, for 17 years. She started abusing him, drinking and abusing him. And I'm sure coming out of that abusive relationship into a relationship with a man she's been married to for 17 years, who clearly they're a match made in heaven. But to come out of that abusive relationship for as long as she was in that, into this relationship, and then and she probably could have lost her husband, but luckily he saw through all that and hung in there with her. So yeah, and like she said, she was fighting him. Like, so yeah, absolutely. Men are not exempt from abuse at all. We're not. So it's clearly, and in your testimony, Pat would definitely help somebody else who might be in a similar situation. Black love wins. Absolutely. Thank you for putting that hashtag in there, Frank. Black love wins all the time. So yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and put the green, red, and black heart emojis in the comment for Black love, y'all, and then I just put behind it hashtag Black love. Go ahead and put those emojis in there for me. Go ahead and put those red, green, and black hearts in the chat window for me, y'all, for Black love. Well, cuz you say you hate abusing this love man, then go get you some help. Like, stop. You know what I'm saying? He deserved better. You deserve better. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're repeating the cycle all over again. You're repeating the cycle all over again. Thanks, everybody. You're repeating that cycle all over again. He don't deserve it. Neither do you. So I'm definitely going to send you some information on somebody that you can talk to. And she takes insurance. So you need to talk to somebody, because you gotta come out of that, because you see he's a loving man and he's deserved, and you deserve better. He deserved better. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna send you some information. I'm gonna call you, excuse me, so you can talk to somebody. for sure, because that can be something contagious. Sometimes the person getting abused can become the abuser. Pat just said it. She was getting abused, and then she became the abuser. Thanks, everybody. Okay, let's do a little something else from the game. We're getting close to the end here. I appreciate it again, everybody, for coming on. I appreciate y'all. Oh, the other thing I want y'all to do when we leave here, share this. Once we close this live chat out, I want y'all to go, and I think it's at highlights, and it'll in the show will be shared to everybody in your contacts list. So share, because we want to make this. We want to make this go viral. We want to make it go as wide as possible. We want to make the show as big as we possibly can. HPJ said, I say don't stop being nice. Choose who you be nice to. Yep. Good advice, cuz. Good advice. All right. So here's another question from the game. Which would you mean the most? Which would mean the most to you? A warm oil full body massage after a long day of work. B, a surprise out of the country. C, a diamond necklace, a matching bracelet, just because. D, a home cooked dinner, a foot rub while you ate. All right, I'm gonna read it again. Which would mean the most to you? A warm oil foot body massage after a long day of work. B, a surprise out of the country trip. C, a diamond necklace and a matching bracelet just because. Or D, a home cooked dinner and a foot rub while you ate. I don't know. I like A, B, and D. Give me A, B, and D. Pooh said A and D. A and D. Buck says D. Okay. Ain't nobody gonna rub them little crusty feet of yours, bro. Okay. So, all right, here's another one from the game. Would you marry someone whose only requirement was to have, I think I did this one before, but for the people who are new to the show, we're gonna talk about it anyway. Who would you marry? Someone whose only requirement was to have a day per week completely to themselves, away from you, and no questions asked about it. A, yes, that's reasonable. B, no, that sounds like they just want to cheat in peace. Or C, sure, as long as you get your day too. Or D, it depends. So I'm gonna repeat the question. Would you marry someone whose only requirement was to have a day per week completely to themselves, away from you, and no questions asked about it? A, yes, that's reasonable. B, no, that sounds like they just want to cheat in peace. C, sure, as long as you get your day too. Or D, it depends. And Jay says A and C. I'm with you, Jay. A and C. I don't know. Yeah. And Pat says B. It sounds like they just want to cheat. I think I'm with you, Jay. I think A and C. But I mean, I think if you communicate that to me, sure, we can get you I can stay away from the house. We can get you a room, so you can, maybe what do you call that? Decompress. Miss Frank on here, she says A, because that's going to be my day too. Good answer, Kelly. And Pooh says D, as long as we have an understanding. What kind of understanding, Pooh? Pooh, you always deep, little sis. And Jay says trust is real. It really is. Oh, my 8 Mile family in the building. Go ahead and throw your 8 balls in the chat window, y'all. Throw your 8 balls in the chat window. All my family from the township, throw your 8 balls in the chat window. Yeah, Kelly, you came right in. That's a good one, Kelly. Hey, because you said that's going to be my day too. All right, here's the next question. While sleeping, what action would decrease your attraction for someone? A, passing gas. B, snoring. C, moaning someone else's name. D, nothing, since they're asleep and have no control. Okay, while sleeping, what action would decrease your attraction for someone? A, passing gas. B, snoring. C, moaning someone else's name. D, nothing, since they're asleep and have no control. I'm gonna go with D. I don't man, but we gonna have a conversation about this moaning someone else's name. For real. You see Kelly say saying someone else's name will get you hurt, period. I'm gonna go with D2. Jerry says C, moaning someone else's name. Pat says D, nothing, says you have control of your sleep. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. I don't know if I'm on, we're gonna have a conversation about that. But hey, if you haven't, my thing is, if you having a sexual dream about somebody else, just wake up and break me off. Let's see here. Pooh says, I wish a motherfucker would say someone else's name. You're about to wake up. Oh man, y'all are tripping. C, get you dropped. Y'all stupid. Y'all are stupid. Okay, let's read this one. We got one more. A couple is celibate until marriage. On the honeymoon, the wife finds out the husband's dick is so small, so she wants an annulment because he didn't tell her. Who's wrong? A, the wife for being shallow. B, the husband for being deceitful. C, both of them. Or D, neither of them. Woo. All right, we're going to read this one again. A couple is celibate until marriage. On the honeymoon, the wife finds out the husband's dick is small, so she wants an annulment because he didn't tell her. Who's wrong? The wife for being shallow. B, the husband for being deceitful. C, both of them. Or D, neither of them. Marcella says D, neither of them. Kelly, you thinking about it? Buck said it ain't his fault. His shit is low. Jesus Christ. Yo, stupid. Oh my God, y'all out here fooling. Y'all are on one for real. Kelly says she should have been feeling my branch. Oh my God, y'all are stupid. Tamika says, hey, because I'm going to get that shit before I marry. You say you going to get it before y'all get married, huh? Because you ain't waiting until y'all get married. Pat said, as long as his tongue work. Okay, Pat, look at Pat. Pat said, as long as his tongue work, I'm all right. Y'all are stupid, man, for real. You can count on the women. Y'all gonna show up and show out, for real. Y'all are stupid. Okay, here's one. Here's another one. It's gonna be the last one. Pooh said that. Pooh. Your brother don't want to. I don't need a visual or none of that. Pipe it down. I'm pulling Big Brother rank right now. Hush it. Favorite line. Pooh said that ain't enough. All right. Here's another one from the card game. Favorite line to use when you just had sex but want the person to leave immediately. A, so what you about to do? B, well, C, you probably got to get up early for work too, huh? D, none of the above because you always want that person to stay. So my line is A, so what you about to do? Gary says, so what you about to do? Oh my God, y'all are fooling, man. Y'all are fooling. Frank said, "Hey, so what you about to do?" Right? Everybody, hey. y'all are savages. Y'all are complete savages. All my 8 Mile family, y'all are savages. I see we all cut from the same cloth. Oh, Jerry, I know you're not from the township, but you grandfathered in because your wife from the ship, so you grandfathered in. Oh my God, y'all, we all savages. I see that. All my 8 Mile family. Go ahead and put your 8s up in the chat group one more time for me, y'all. Put your 8s up in the chat one more time for me. Put your eight balls in the chat for me one more time. All my township family. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all coming on. Appreciate y'all coming on. All right, y'all. It's been an absolute blast. I'm about to go upstairs and make me some vegan peanut butter cookies. That's what I'm about to do. I just got a new food processor and I'm itching to use it. So I'm about to go up here and make me some vegan peanut butter cookies made out of chickpeas. I made them before already, and them jokers was slapping. So the wife want me to make some without the chocolate chip in them. So I'm about to go up here and put that together for her. Yeah, they good too, Pooh. I'm gonna make some, and I'll bring some by the house. I'll call you and drop some off by the house tomorrow for you and mine. All right, listen, y'all. I am out. It's been an absolute pleasure, y'all. Again, y'all showed up and showed out. Do me a favor, please. Once this closes out, go ahead and share the video. I want you to put, I think it's at highlight, and it'll share to everybody in your group. I appreciate it. Go ahead and share the page. We're trying to make this grow, make the make the platform, get it a lot bigger, not just the people that I know that are in my inner circle. While I love and appreciate y'all, I'm definitely looking for the channel to grow. We're trying to get some traction here. So when we take this thing on the road and it gets bigger, guess what? I'm bringing y'all with me because y'all was right here with me from the beginning. Anyway, I'm out. Deuces. Have a good one.